Hi guys! Today I'll show you how to make a potato and chicken curry. It's easily made with the spices you have on hand. I'm using boneless, skinless chicken thighs cut up into bite-sized pieces. You can use whole chicken or chicken thighs with the bone in and skin off for this recipe. It'll just take longer to cook. This is a little over 1 pound or 540 grams. The same amount of potatoes cut up into big chunks. About an inch size, 2.5 centimeters. You don't want to cut them too small because they'll fall apart. Leave the potatoes in water while you prepare the other ingredients so they don't turn color. 1 medium, finely chopped red onion. About 6 ounces or 170 grams. Same amount of tomatoes cut up small. This is about 1.5 medium tomatoes. Finely chopped ginger and finely chopped garlic, 1.5 tablespoons each. And 2 big green chilies cut up. These are spicy green chilies. For the spices, 1.5 tablespoons of ground coriander, 2 teaspoons Kashmiri chili powder, 1 teaspoon ground turmeric. We'll also add a little bit of garam masala powder at the end. Half a teaspoon to a teaspoon. Generally, when you buy Kashmiri chili powder, it's not very spicy. It's used more for color than heat. These are the whole Kashmiri chilies. I bought the whole ones and ground them up, tasted them, and they were pretty spicy. So make sure you taste whichever chili powder you buy. If your Kashmiri chili powder is not spicy, then you can use 1 teaspoon red hot chili powder for heat. Add more or less depending on how spicy you like it. I always make my curries medium spicy. Heat up your pot. Add about 4 tablespoons of oil. I'm using vegetable oil. You can definitely use coconut oil. Coconut oil is very tasty in this recipe. When the oil's hot, put the onions in. Saute for a minute, then add the ginger, garlic, and green chili. 1/4 teaspoon salt. Saute this until golden brown. Now everything's golden brown. Add the spices. Mix. Just for a few seconds. You don't want to burn the spices. Chopped tomatoes. Cover and cook until the tomatoes are completely soft. Stir it once in a while. I just tasted the tomatoes and it's plenty spicy without even adding the red chili powder. So you can always taste at this point and add the hot chili powder if you want. The tomatoes are nice and soft. You can smash them a little bit if you want, and the oil has separated. Now we can add the chicken. Salt. The chicken's coated in the tomato and spices. Cover the pot and cook for 5 minutes. 5 minutes are up. If you're using bone-in chicken, cook the chicken about 15 minutes or longer until it's about 3/4 cooked. Add the potatoes, salt, and hot water. About 1.5 cups. Cover and cook until the potatoes are tender. About 10 minutes. Check and stir once in a while. Add more hot water if you need to. After 10 minutes, the potatoes need a few more minutes. Taste the gravy and add more salt if you need to. It doesn't need any more salt. I'm just going to add a little bit of garam masala, about half a teaspoon. Cook for a few more minutes until the potatoes are tender. Stir gently, you don't want to break the potatoes. Take the biggest piece and put a knife through it. The potatoes are cooked. The gravy is not too thin or too thick. It's really good over rice or with any bread. You can add some chopped cilantro if you like. If your curry turns out too spicy, you can always add a little bit of coconut milk in the end. That'll mellow out the curry a little bit. The total cooking time after adding the chicken was less than 20 minutes. The gravy will get a little thicker as it sits. The potatoes are creamy and the chicken's nice and tender. The gravy tastes like really good chicken curry gravy. It's just the right amount of spices. When you're craving curry and you want to make it really quick, try this and let me know how you like it. Subscribe and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.